Well, good morning. I guess I'm live. I am a few minutes early because I wasn't sure how long it was going to take to get on here live. So we will wait just a little bit and hope that some of you pop on for the big announcements today. Oh, goodness. Nothing like sitting here talking to yourself. What's everybody doing today? Am I supposed to be talking if nobody's on here? But I'm live. Oh, Heidi, thank you for joining me. I appreciate that. Lord have mercy, my flossing bossing cousins are on here. Oh, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Hey, y'all. Hey, from Holland. Oh, my goodness. Gidget, hey. Good morning, Jill. Oh, Stitcher with a laughing face. I just saw that you posted about your craft room. How are you enjoying your summer out of school? Kara, thank you again, my sweet friend, for my happy mail. Oh my goodness. Yes, Gidget, the Floss and Boston cousins are on here. I know it. I can't. I'm fangirling and I can't even see them. Amanda, good morning from California. I'll wait just a few minutes and let people pop on. Thank y'all for joining me, not making me do this by myself today. That's the big fear when you go live. The Stitcher with the left, you're getting a lot done and it's wonderful. I'm so glad. I love your floss tubes. If y'all haven't checked out Stitcher with a laughing face floss tubes, y'all need to because she is just wonderful. Good morning, all of y'all. Thank you for popping on and saying good morning to me. North Carolina's on here. Courtney, good morning. Carol Ann, good morning. I am still coming to Stitch New England in October. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Missy, good morning. Linda, good morning. Linda Richter Stitcher has asked us to please pray for her sweet mom again, who's going to have a procedure, I believe, tomorrow. But let's keep her in our prayers, please. Oh, if you can see it, Missy, Linda saying hey. Nebraska's checking in. What's the temperature in Nebraska, y'all? This heat wave. I went walking this morning, and I thought the humidity was bad when I started, but when I came back, Lord have mercy. The UK, it's raining. It rains in South Florida. It has rained every single day for months and months and months. Linda says her mama's having her procedure tomorrow at 9. I'm keeping you, hubby, while you're cleaning house. Coffee and Stitches with Mandy's husband is having some surgery tomorrow. So if we could please keep her and him in our prayers. And we 65 now, headed for 80s and 90s next week. Lord have mercy. I will say one thing about being out in Utah is that the mornings are still, hey, Pat, the mornings are still mild. Like, it's the craziest thing because you can start the morning out in the low 70s and then by like 11 o'clock be over 100 degrees. 110 here in Texas. Yes, y'all. True story. So we drove from Utah to Vegas Saturday. Spent the night there Saturday night. Was Gavin's birthday. And just the car ride alone, my niece had her Crocs, that's thick plastic, in the trunk. They morphed from the heat. That is craziness. Good morning, all of y'all. Oh, Erin Elizabeth Designs is on here. Erin, I need to talk to you about part of my announcement. 73 and still under a flood watch, the East. You know, we got flooded here in April. So I am feeling I don't know, I'm not even going to get into global warming. It's not what this channel's about. All right. What time is it? It's 10:03. Should I start? Y'all can see a little bit of my shirt. So that's a little bit of the secret. Erin, Perpetual Projects. Good morning, Erin. Dawn, good morning. Erin, Perpetual Projects is going to be her PTA president this year, and she's going to be phenomenal. at it, but she's going to be busy. She is going to be busy. Nancy, I miss your face. Nancy, the disorderly stitcher. I miss your face, Nancy. I miss stitching with you. Hey, Felicia, Felicia and I've been texting all morning, but she was able to get on here. Y'all just make my heart so happy. I've missed y'all. It's been 2 weeks, and part of me feels like it's been even longer because we've done so much, and part of me is like, it can't even be 2 weeks. Morning from Utah. Oh, Tay, I'm missing Utah, but enjoying Florida too. Stitchy Linda, good morning. I had a come to Jesus moment on the flight home because I do love Utah and I just think it's gorgeous. But I had to talk to myself on the flight home because the entire world is gorgeous because God made the whole world. And you just got to look for the gorgeous around you. And so when I was on my walk this morning, I was intentional and looked around and had a chat with God and just thanked him for all the beauty that surrounds me here in South Florida as my hair got poofier and poofier. But you know what they say, the bigger the hair, the closer to God. All right. Good morning, Kelly. I am going to start. It's going to be a little bit different of a floss tube. This one, I'm not going to show what I've been stitching on today or really talk about my FOs and FFOs and purchases. I'm going to save that for next week. Yes, I'm going to be back next week because today I have 2 big announcements, big to me. So let's get started. And the first announcement is going to be that September 22nd, I will take my 53rd walk around the sun. So I am going to celebrate my 53rd birthday by having 53 days of giveaways starting August 1st. Every day until September 22nd, I am going to be doing a giveaway. And I'm going to do it a little different. I already have most of my things packaged, just waiting on the labels to ship out. And so I am going to draw names, and I'm going to do every day on my Facebook group, v.fanciful Flamingo. And then once a week on my floss tube, I will be doing several giveaways. And I'm just going to be drawing names from my subscriber list. So that's my first announcement. 53 giveaways in 53 days to celebrate my 53rd trip around the sun, starting August 1st. And I want to thank everybody. Good morning from Maine. I have had lots of my friends who are followers donate items, beautiful items for giveaways. I have purchased some. But y'all know how much y'all mean to me and how much you bring to me. And I am so blessed and grateful for each and every one of you. And I usually I'm not like the month of September is my birthday month. Let's celebrate. As I am, I'm kind of low-key about my birthdays, but I just want to share with y'all and thank y'all. September 22nd will also be a year that I started my floss tube. So lots to celebrate on that end. So look on my floss tubes and on the.fanciful Flamingo on Facebook for 53 days of giveaways. Now, I'm not going to be foolish enough to say I'm going to be on for 53 days again. I am so tired of the dailies. And so I'm not going to do 53 days of floss tubes. But so that's that announcement. And then my next announcement, oh, I'm so scared. But I've put my faith in the Lord. And I've prayed hard about this, so I know I'm gonna stand up a minute. It's kind of on my boob and kind of awkward to ask y'all to read my boob. Stitch, Florida, 2024. Yes, I am going to put my first retreat on. Stitch Florida 2024. Yes, there are lots of retreats. Yes, there are us floss tubers that are getting into hosting retreats. Missy and Kathy, Two Needles Pulling Thread, are also hosting a retreat. I believe it's in April of next year in Maine. And you better believe that I will be at that one too. Gidget, thank you. Stitch Florida is going to be in Orlando. And I am hosting it July 25th through 27th of next year, 2024. It's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday retreat. Yes, it's July in Florida, but I am hoping to be able to include teachers who can really only attend retreats in the summer. And I'm also hoping that by doing it in Orlando and not here way down South Florida, that people can encompass bringing their families on vacation. Because as someone who has attended several retreats this year and has many more to go, I do know what a financial commitment retreats are. That is not lost on me. And I do know that a lot of times we maybe forego other vacations to do a retreat. So I am hoping that having it in Orlando, that some of you may be able to bring your families and include everything. Thank you, Missy. It is, I will have more details coming. I do have the hotel reserved. And so I have started a Facebook group, Stitch Florida 2024. And right now it's really just a cover page and the dates. I'm going to include a welcome dinner that Thursday night, and we will have drinks and snacks, breaks every day also included. The price is going to be $250. I tried so hard to keep this under $200. But hotel convention centers and conference rooms are no joke. So $250 was as close as I could get to keeping it around $200. The rooms will be $175 a night. And like I said, I will have for sure the welcome dinner on Thursday night and drinks and snacks all 3 days. And there will not be a designer, but there will be designer exclusives in your retreat packages. There won't be packages mailed out before. You will get your patterns and all of your stitchy goodness, and your gifts will be waiting for you on your arrival. I have a slew of volunteers that have graciously stepped up to help out, and I thank each and every one of you for that. I want to thank Annie the Proper Stitcher for lots of advice when I reached out to her. Anna Williamson, who, if you don't know Anna, puts on amazing retreats here in Florida, has also been very gracious with offering to help me out along the way. I want to thank every retreat host from every retreat that I have attended for inspiring me and just putting on fantastic events. Y'all know that I am all about community. And you guys also know that every retreat I go to, I come back, I'm like, oh, it's the best retreat ever. And I have made lifelong friends at every retreat I have attended. And that's what I'm hoping for next year as well. My husband told me that I needed to curb my retreat attendance. So I said, okay, I will. I'll just make my own. That poor man. So that is my other big announcement. I am scared, but I am walking in faith. I want to thank the everyone that I have reached out to and asked for help. Thank you all for heeding the call and saying yes. We have some designer exclusives that I will reveal along the way. I am going to make my retreat page interactive, and we are going to have events all throughout the year leading up to the retreat. And part of this will be that you will earn pins, not pens or pins, but not this one, pins. You guys are going to have lanyards, and there will be pins that you earn along the year, so that when you get to the retreat, you will have a lanyard full of pins. And some of them will be different stitch alongs that we will have throughout the year. You will get a Stitch Florida 2024 pin. You will get pins if you participate in the Smiles Exchange. You will get pins if you bring brags for the table. We will have different games and stuff that weekend that you will earn pins for. I'm a pin person, and I live down here in Florida where we have Disney, and we all have lanyards with pins. So I thought that that would be a fun way to just interact. I want this to be a completely social event with just a little bit of stitching. So registration will open October 1st, and there will be a deposit. Again, the retreat's going to be $250. There will be $125 or half of the fee as a deposit. That deposit will be non-refundable. Obviously, if you could not come for extenuating circumstances, I will always work with you. The next installment, or the other half, will be due in February. So $125 to secure your spot in October, and another $125 in February to reserve your spot. I'm trying to also make this so you don't have to come up with all of the money up front. I didn't want anything to be due around the holidays, because we all know that our family expects gifts from us, and that's just rude. I mean, mine's gonna get stitchy stuff, but I'll have to buy it. So anyway, those are my two big announcements for today. So I'm going to open it up now. If y'all have any questions, about my crazy trip in the car to Utah with my husband, I will be glad to answer those as well. So y'all let me know. I'm watching the screen for questions. And there's silence. Oh, thank you, Linda Richter Stitcher. She says fun, fun, fun. I hope you can come. Orlando is fun any time of the year. So, and there's always lots to do. How early did I get up today? Well, I set my alarm for 6:15 today, and then I hit snooze and got up at 7. Oh, Clara, thank you for liking the pin idea. And I am totally open to suggestions. Did I have a cookie and soda from Swig? Yes, I had. Well, I don't like their cookies, but I had lots of soda. I arrived here late to the party. When is my birthday? September 22nd. So the 53 days starts August 1st. The retreat dates will be July 25th through 27th of 2024. So it's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. What dates are you planning? I love this. Thank you, Crafty Mimi. Kara, my hair is straight, and I had to crimp it because of the humidity. Because as I was walking this morning, it was going boop, 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 boop. Thank you for whoever just asked about how my husband is doing. Y'all, we were sad and sorry on this trip. First of all, we took my daughter's little car. She has a Kia Forte. So that was part of why we drove to Utah. My daughter is working out there for Primrose Cottage this summer. And so my husband and I drove her car out there. and it is a little Kia Forte. My husband and I drive SUVs. Getting in and out of a low car, I had a seat, I had a back brake pillow, he had a back pillow, and we would get out of the car and have to hold on to the door and the side of the car and kind of hoist ourselves up. And at night, we would lovingly rub icy hot on each other and take a leave to go to sleep to get up and do it again the next morning. That is pathetic. He did good. He did good. He now that we are back, starts his next round of testing. But he's feeling a lot better. He has stressed me out, and look, there's grays in here. I'm getting them covered up tomorrow. But he is doing much, much better. So, just to recap, 53 days of giveaways starts August 1st. Everything has been packaged up, so I will just pull names and just randomly send a package out. So we will both be surprised when you open it up as to what you get. And I want to thank, again, everybody who has donated. Best of luck. Thank you, Nancy. Yes, dates again. Oh, dates again. 25th through 27th. You did a lot of driving. I don't think I could stay in the car. Carol, I'm not gonna lie. We would stop around hour 10 to 12 to eat dinner. And Vince would ask me, if we go a little bit further, we can do this. And I would be fine. And then we'd get back in the car. And about an hour into the journey, my back spasms would start. And so for the next however long of driving he would do, I would gently explain to him the hellish torture that he was putting me through. But he did reward me every day by stopping several times along the way. We did a little bit of antiquing. We went to see Billy the Kid's grave cemetery, which I love, anything with history. And he did stop several times to let me take random pictures of dilapidated barns or animals out in fields, things that he doesn't understand why I find such joy in them. So I'm going to recap one more time. 53 days of giveaway starts August 1st and goes through September 22nd. And Stitch Florida 2024, and there is now a Facebook group, Stitch Florida 2024, will be July 25th through 27th of 2024. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Again, the hotel group rate will be $175 a night, and the retreat fee will be $250. There will be a $125 deposit due upon registration, which will open October 1st, and the remainder of the balance. Hey, Rhonda from Wichita Falls, Texas. The remainder of the balance, which another $125, will be due in February. The deposit again will be non-refundable, but I will always, always, always work with you. It is an Embassy, Aaron, it's the Embassy Suites near Universal. And I haven't done retreats before. Will we be assigned roommates? No, you book your own room. Usually with retreat pages, there will be people that will post, hey, I'm coming, I'd love a roommate. And then people will answer your post. So if you want a roommate, I would put that right out there on the page. And I know that somebody will, hey, Kathleen from Minnesota. I'm sure there will be other people looking for roommates as well. I right now have, is there retreat spots? Is there a max? Yes. So, right now I'm looking at 100 attendees, and I hope I get that. I have made, I don't know if reservations or what, but I have made space to accommodate up to 150. So right now I'm looking for 100 attendees, but we can accommodate up to 150 with 6 people at each table, which gives us plenty of room to spread out. There will be an annex and trunk shows. I have several designers that I've reached out to already who have graciously said yes to sending their trunk shows. And I will be announcing those along the way. I don't want to give it all away today. There is a cross stitch store in Altamont Springs that I'm going to be reaching out today to see if she would like to have a shop as well. Sorry, I'm trying to read messages and talk at the same time, and I'm not good at that. I can't chew gum and walk. But I'm hoping that the shop will also want to participate in the annex as well. But there will be trunk shows and lots of goodies for you guys to purchase. So that's it for today. Thank you all so much for joining in. Thank you so much for being interactive. Thank you for all the sweet wishes and encouragement. And so, again, the information will be following. Registration will open October 1st. And I am so excited to be spending time with you guys here in hot Florida next summer. And also, please don't forget that Missy and Kathy, Two Needles Pulling Thread, are also hosting a retreat next April in Maine, which I will certainly be going to. And I have other retreats already in the books that I will be attending next year as well. So I hope you guys all have a great day. I will be back next week with my regular floss tube and to show you what I've been working on, show you what I bought at Accents in New Orleans, show you what I picked up at Stitcher's Paradise in Vegas on Gavin's birthday, since he insisted that we go there. Can't wait to learn more. Best of luck with all the plans. Thank you, Liza, sorry. So I hope y'all all have a great Tuesday. Please, please, please stay out of the heat because it is intense. Continue, please, to pray for everyone who was affected by the flooding in the Northeast. Oh, Kara, it's on your calendar. Yippee. Y'all, seriously, I just love spending time with y'all, but spending time with y'all in person. I'm a hugger, so y'all just be prepared. I'm also a squealer when I see people. I think somebody was saying that Floss and Boston Cousins is also going to do a retreat. If y'all are still on here, can y'all let me know if I read that as the comments were passing by? Because I'd love to talk about you guys' retreat and attend that as well, even though my husband says that I attend too many retreats. Big hugs to you, Linda. So I don't know if Floss and Boston Cousins are still on here or not. Y'all check them out as well. Lori's a big hugger too. I know hugging's the best. Planning is what they said. Okay. I know that they have, Floss and Boston Cousins has a new floss tube up because it came on my recommendations last night. I'm a little bit behind, having traveled. So I will check them out. I hope y'all do as well. And y'all have just a great rest of your week. And let me see if I can figure out how to turn off a live. Bye, y'all. And choose joy. I can't believe I forgot that. And thank y'all for praying for me in my moment of just manic 2 weeks ago. The vacation did me well. The trip out there in the car with my husband did me well. And a lot of y'all reminded me that I need to choose joy too. So thank y'all. Bye.